Those in the audience, please find your seats. We will start our ceremony in 2 minutes. This is a good time for you to turn off your cell phones. And welcome to our graduation ceremony. Would you all please rise and recognize Entrada High School's class of 2024? Please remain standing and join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. We are led by Entrada teacher Christina Van Dam.
Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Christina. Please be seated. Good evening and welcome. Tonight we celebrate the remarkable achievements of the graduating class of 2024. Tonight, 84 of the 164 graduates who earned their high school diplomas through Entrada this year are with us. Each year, our student body suggests and votes on a graduation theme, and this year's theme was, Winners Never Quit, We Chose to Win. This truly resonates with the spirit of resilience of our students. It's an incredible theme that exudes strength and personal progress, and an unwavering commitment to success. It declares that our students are winners, willing to face and overcome the challenges that life throws their way. It signifies that giving up on their education was never an option. Today, you guys, you're all winners, and today you're going to stand victorious. Over the past school year, I've gotten to know many of you, and I know of the challenges you face. Seeing you here tonight, basking in your well-deserved glory, it fills me with an immense sense of pride. Congratulations on overcoming all the obstacles that were thrown in your way, and congratulations on achieving this significant milestone. Tonight, you get to be graduates. Before we move on to tonight's speakers, I'd like to take one moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to our teachers, counselors, and office staff who work tirelessly to support our students. Entrada teachers, counselors, office staff, please stand and wave to us. Everyone, please join me in giving them a round of applause. Teacher staff. Your dedication, skill, input, and compassion are second to none. In my opinion, there is no better staff at any adult ed program in the state, maybe even in any school, I don't know. The Entrada students and I are deeply grateful to all of you. Thank you so much. Tonight I want to recognize two specific teachers, Julia Siemens and Lynn Gutzwiller. Can you please come up? All right, first, our Teacher of the Year, Julia Siemens. Julia was selected for this as Teacher of the Year for her exceptional teaching abilities and her profound impact on her students' lives. She makes learning fun and accessible through her creative and energetic approach, transforming even the most challenging, and sometimes maybe even boring, topics into enjoyable experiences. Julia's compassion and dedication shine through as she provides unwavering support and encouragement, fostering a nurturing environment where every student feels valued, empowered, so that they can overcome their obstacles and achieve their goals. Her innovative teaching methods and genuine care have made a lasting impact on our school community, making her a truly deserving recipient as our Teacher of the Year. Thank you, Julia. Lynn Gutzwiller is a remarkable educator at Entrada High School, and she was granted the Award of Excellence by the Adult Education Association of Utah due to her significant contributions to adult education and leadership in personalized, competency-based learning. Her dedication to creating an engaging and supporting learning environment has led to improved student outcomes and strong community partnerships, including a partnership with a local business. Lynn's innovative approach and passion for teaching extend beyond the classroom. She actively goes across the state to share some of these teaching methods for personalized learning. Thank you, Lynn. Julia and Lynn, you are both exemplary educators, and we're incredibly fortunate that you're with us at Entrada. Everyone, give me one more round of applause for our teachers here. So, on to the real deal. So, we have three awesome student speakers tonight. We have Benit, Colton, and Matthew. And then we have some esteemed folks from the district. Benit, you ready? Okay, come on up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and of course, class of 2024. My name is Benit Tour. Knowing my luck, I lost my voice 3 days before my speech, so I'm going to try my best to give it. Today marks a monumental milestone in our lives, a moment of both reflection and anticipation. As we stand on the cusp of a new chapter, it is important to take a moment to acknowledge the journey that has led us to this point. Throughout our time here, we've encountered challenges, triumphs, and everything in between. But through it all, we've shown resilience, determination, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. But let us not forget the support system that has guided us along the way. To our families, friends, teachers, and of course, Mr. Mark Mataya, for giving everyone an opportunity to build a life they dream of. We owe an immeasurable debt of gratitude. Your unwavering belief in us has been the driving force behind our success. A lot of people ask me how I was able to do school while also working full-time. Thanks to Entrada, I was able to be more flexible with my school program, just like a lot of my fellow graduates. Entrada gives everyone an opportunity to get to the finish line. When we were little, we'd always get asked what we want to be when we're older. We always said a doctor, a teacher, an astronaut, but my answer was always my parents. To this day, I aspire to build and work hard like my father, and be kind and supportive like my mother. You are my biggest inspiration. Thank you for all you've done for me and being my best friend. I love you both so much. As we look ahead, we are met with a world of endless possibilities. Some of us may pursue further education while others may enter the workforce, or embark on new adventures. Whatever path we choose, let us do so with passion. Congratulations, graduates. The world awaits, and I have no doubt that each and every one of you will do on to do incredible things. Thank you. Thank you.
I'd like to start off by saying a simple quote. Things will stay the same until you put forth the effort to make a change. When I came back to Entrada in September, I had few credits, and through the programs and resources they have, I was able to graduate in less than a year. Working full-time 7 days a week, coming back to school was a challenge, so Entrada was able to help work with the schedule. I would like to also thank all the teachers in my family who took the time, effort, and kindness to help me learn and achieve. They showed me how important it is. It's nice to be courteous and kind, and it's nice to try and learn, become wise by experience. Graduation is a stepping stone to me for a better life, a stepping stone for success and other goals. I feel the importance of getting a high school education. It has a strong effect on the things you're able to do and the strong effect it has on your well-being. I've seen people who graduate often have a better time and outcome than people who do not graduate from high school. Graduation to me is important, and I'm glad I made sure I put forth the time, effort to make sure I could get it done. Maybe there are a few people here who are wondering today if they should come back to get their high school diploma. And my answer is yes. There's nothing quite like coming back and finishing what you started. Entrada is a great place to finish and get things done and make good friends. To all the people here today, I say thank you for coming, making this day more rewarding for each and every graduating student tonight, and also those who graduated this year but couldn't make this ceremony. I'm proud to say today, I am officially graduated.
First of all, thank you for the opportunity to come up here and speak to you today. I've been coming to Entrada for the last few months to finish my diploma. I have met some wonderful people in my time here, people who have helped me find hope for the future. The journey to get here has been a long one. My class graduated 21 years ago in 2003. I attended high school at Valley High, the school for troublemakers, which strangely enough is now a Shake Shack fast food restaurant. I think back to who I was then and to who I have become. Back then I was the guy rolling around in a Coupe de Ville with the fuzzy dice hanging from the mirrors and a sound system that you could hear from a block away. I had no idea of who I was and who I wanted to be. But with time, those questions do get answered, whether or not you're ready for it. Before coming here, I had no idea of what to expect. My high school years were a struggle because I could never find my place there. I wasn't part of any group, and the friends I did have were always out skipping school, and I was with them. I would tell myself that the teachers didn't really seem to want to be there, and I didn't either, so that was that. But the truth is, who can help someone who doesn't want to help themselves? If I'm not willing to put in the effort to better myself, then who is? With so many things, I chose to learn the hard way. On my 18th birthday, I decided to move out of my parents' house and continue working, leaving school behind. I looked for jobs anywhere I could find one, warehouses to grocery stores to construction jobs to temp services. Having no diploma and no skills made things difficult to say the least. At most jobs, you were expendable and you knew it. I was at the bottom of the barrel when it came to hiring. After a couple of years, I was able to land a full-time job operating a forklift, and there I found some stable ground. But with no further prospects and no plan for the future, I lived from paycheck to paycheck. I would drink and go out to parties as much as I could so I wouldn't have to think about it. I didn't want to face the truth that unless I was willing to change, things wouldn't get any better. At the bottom of every beer can and liquor bottle, it was always the same, a dim reality to return to. That was until I met my wife. It's funny how much people can have an effect on you. It wasn't until I met my wife that I'd ever had any real drive to change or any real thought to look at what lies ahead. To pursue her was, up until that point, the only real good decision I'd ever made. She's someone who will leave an impression on you with her beautiful smile and infectious laughter. She's someone who will bring out the best in you. She saw something in me that I couldn't see. Now remember, I like to do things the hard way. And after about 3 months of dating, my wife-to-be was pregnant. And to our great surprise, with twins. Now, having a low-wage job with little chance of advancing and having a baby on the way was scary enough, but 2 babies on the way was terrifying. I thought for sure my wife was going to faint when we heard the news. It's moments like these that you decide who you want to be. As scary as this news was, we knew that we had to pull it together as a family and move ahead. Our daughter Isabel and our son Caleb were born on May 31st, 2007. From day one, things didn't go as planned. Our son was life-flighted to the NICU at LDS Hospital and was released a month later. We didn't know it then, but that would be the first of many hospital visits for him. It is hard to describe just exactly how it feels to be a parent. It is such an amazing joy in so many respects, and is a relationship unlike any other. It tests you in so many ways and definitely keeps you on your toes. By this point, I was working 2 jobs to pay the bills, and my wife stayed at home with the kids. It was a madhouse. One baby was finally lulled to sleep, just as another woke up, crying with a dirty diaper. Those days were tough. Thank God we had caffeine and grandparents to help get us by. A couple of years went by, and it became hard to ignore the differences in our son's development compared to our daughter. It became clear that something wasn't right. We, of course, saw the doctors from neurologists to gastroenterologists to who knows what the hell they do-ologists. From needing medications to feeding tubes to eventually needing a trach to breathe. From needing a new wheelchair every few years to a stander and braces. He had weak muscle tone and motor function, so he could barely move his arms and legs in the direction he wanted to. He had severe developmental delays, so he could not talk the same way we talk. Life, to say the least, was a struggle for him. About 1.5 years after the kids were born, I was able to study and train to get my CDL. There are many good things about driving a truck. You're always in demand, and the pay was much better than the jobs I was previously working. Some of the bad. You're alone with yourself a lot, which means you have time to think. Too much time to think. I remember repeatedly getting angry and eventually falling into despair at what was happening to my son. There would be so many times where I'd get home from work and see my son lying in the hospital bed, just happy to see that Dad was home. I just couldn't understand it. All the pain and all the suffering he endured, and he still loved life. He refused to give up. He never stopped trying to move his arms and legs during our gotcha game, or how hard he would work to talk to us through his trach. What was it that he had to hope for? It was clear that his hope was placed in something that at the time I couldn't see. In the end, what can one really say? So limited is our time here. So much joy and so much sorrow. How much can the human heart take? On February 11th, 2023, at age 15, Caleb passed away from heart failure. I was there when he took his first breath, and I was there for his last. To be there for someone their entire life, there is no greater honor. He was someone who endured until the end, someone who was grateful to be alive no matter how difficult things could be. In a way that nobody else could, he showed me what it truly means to be a human being. He never let the fact of his disabilities get in the way of what was most important to him, which was the relationships he had with the people around him. He loved people, and let's face it, he loved his mom most of all. Through all my drinking and partying days, this is what I was missing. Real relationship. To be there for someone no matter how bad things get. This is what marriage is about, what being a parent is about, and what love is about. In the days and weeks following our son's passing, we had never felt so much love from a community as we did from our church family at St. Anna's Orthodox Parish. People really showed up for us. Our parish priest, Father Anthony, was with us at the hospital when our son passed away. He helped us go through the unbelievably difficult task of making the arrangements for the funeral. So many people from our church showed up to help with the funeral. Some people we barely knew, and some we'd never met before. This is truly what life is about. to become the person that people can depend on when things are tough. I believe deep down, this is why we are all here together today, to learn to better ourselves through education, so that one day we will be the people who show up for someone in need. To my fellow classmates, I leave you with this. Where was it that my son placed his hope? The answer lies beyond his immediate circumstances. Hope is in what endures. What is in the moment will surely pass. Look beyond his physical impairments, and you will find the answer there, to the image in which we all share, the image of the one who shows us the way, that love is a bond that death cannot break. I wish to first thank my beautiful wife, Gretchen, for your love and support over the years. I could not have made it here without you. To my wonderful daughter, Isabel, who has been nothing but supportive in my decision to go back to school. To my mother, Cheryl, my father, Michael, to Mama Ann, and to my brothers, Sam and Britton, I thank you so much for your support. To my godparents, Peter and Mary, for showing me through your example what it means to be a Christian. And of course to Father Anthony, who was the one who pushed me to get my diploma. And also a big thank you to the fantastic teachers and staff at Entrada. Your knowledge and encouragement are what helped me in taking this big step forward in my education. And above all, I thank God for never giving up on me and always pushing me forward, even though I was kicking and screaming the whole way. I love and thank you, Lord. To all of you, I wish you nothing but the best. It is my hope that God blesses you on your journey. Congratulations to you, class of 2024.
Hi, my name is Amy Betker, and I'm the principal of Entrada High School. And I want to say there are over 160 graduates who all have stories of challenges, every person in this room, everyone that's here. And that's what I love about being in adult education. They say that it's never too late to have a happy childhood. Well, it's never too late to have a happy graduation. And so I want to thank especially our speakers who just talked, our graduates, Benit, Cody, and Matt, because they did a phenomenal job and they represent this class beautifully. So another round of applause for our speakers. I want to take a minute just for a shameless plug for adult education in Utah. Utah is only one of 4 states in the entire nation that will graduate an adult. And Utah is one of the only states I know of that will graduate an adult who is older than age 25. And so this is a plug if you know anyone ages 16 to 100, 105, who didn't graduate from high school. You can come back, you can join Entrada Adult High School, you can take classes, and you can earn your high school diploma, and you can be up here with all these folks who never quit, or maybe they quit, but they came back, and they kept coming back, and they kept coming back, because they had hope, as we heard tonight. And so if you know anybody, please send them our way. It is an amazing thing. Education, graduates, and you know this already, is something no one can ever take from you. You have that high school graduation now for the rest of your lives. And I get to be around when you all come back and get your transcripts because you're telling us things like, hey, I'm going to go to the U. So we have kids, because I'm old, that are now becoming engineers and nurses and truck drivers and electricians, and they're going back and they're getting certifications, and they're making us a better community because of what they're doing and graduating from high school. It's incredible. We had, 6 years ago, we had an 87-year-old great-grandfather who graduated from our adult high school. So it is never too late to have a happy graduation. So I'll leave that alone now. And I want to thank everybody for being here tonight to recognize the wonderful milestones that these graduates have done. We have an amazing staff at Entrada, as you heard, and whether it's graduating from school or doing other big things in your life, none of us succeed without the support of at least one other person. And graduates, I know that you could each point to a staff member or someone in the building and said, I believe Mark believed in me, and I believe my teachers believed in me. And so we just so appreciate our Entrada teachers, counselors, staff. And I want to especially thank Mark Mataya, our assistant principal. He is the heart and soul of Entrada. You heard him tonight, and all of these grads will tell you that he encouraged them. He kind of has a little salesman to but it's just to get you in the door and get you coming, because the belief is true, the belief is real, the belief that you guys can do this is absolutely heartfelt and real, and you did it. You guys did it. So congratulations. We are so proud of you. Winners never quit, and you chose to win, and so you've been an example. Moving forward, working for your studies, and well done, and no one deserves this more than you. So congratulations. I want you to know how proud we are. Everybody here is proud of you and what you did, including the Canyons Board of Education, along with the district, family and friends, guests. We all admire what you've done, and you are an inspiration to the rest of us. So now we do the official part. Director Tom Sherwood, I present to you the graduating class of 2024 from Entrada Adult High School. They have completed the requirements for adult high school graduation as established by the Utah State Board of Education and the Canyons School District Board of Education. I recommend they be awarded their high school diplomas and receive all the honor and privileges that a high school diploma represents.
Good evening. I'll be brief. Spoken at a lot of graduations over the span of my career as a principal of a couple different high schools, and when I think about what I might say that could resonate, I think maybe I'll talk about happiness. Like Principal Betker said, you guys are reaching a significant milestone in your lives, and I hope that you guys set future goals for yourselves, set additional milestones, whether it's college or a different job or to buy a car or whatever that milestone may be. It's important that we try to live a purpose-filled life and that we set goals for ourselves. But it's also important that we recognize that accomplishment of these tasks doesn't necessarily bring happiness. I think we've had a couple speakers tonight that recognize that that the importance is in the journey. It's the people we meet along the way. It's the experience we have, and the adventures we encounter, even when they're hard. Happiness comes from learning to enjoy the journey, finding beauty in what sometimes may appear to be mundane, from taking time to make connections, even sometimes just recognizing how amazing it is to be alive. Confucius once said, life is meant to be hard. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is the noblest. Second, by imitation, which is the easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Love your life. Really love the people, especially those that love you. And tell them that you love them. Have as much fun as possible. Make jokes. Have a sense of humor. Make your own fun. Take pictures of everything, not for social media, just for yourself. Talk to strangers. Be friendly. Take your life and make it the best story in the world. Craft your lives into an exciting and inspiring story. You all hold your own pens. Write down your great adventures, your joys, your struggles, and your victories. Don't let any page be dull or any chapter be empty. Embrace your existence and make it a masterpiece. Principal Betker, by the authority vested in me by the Kansas District Board of Education, I accept the class of 2024 from Entrada High School and approve your recommendation that they be awarded high school diplomas. Board member Mrs. Amanda Oakes, who is taking the place of Amber Schill, who couldn't be here tonight, representing the Canyon School District Board of Education. Each member of the class has completed the graduation requirements as set forth by the Utah State Board of Education and the Canyon School District Board of Education. I present to you the Entrada High School class of 2024.
Congratulations, graduates. This is such a wonderful event to be able to be part of. My name is Amanda Oakes. I'm one of the vice presidents of the Board of Education, and I am so lucky to be here tonight. I don't know if you realize this, but on the board, we kind of argue over who gets to come to the Entrada graduation. It's we have to fight for that spot because it's well known and well understood that you are a unique population of students. That as opposed to most typical high school graduations, your entire class is filled with those who understand the concept of what grit, perseverance, and resilience mean. We can hand a high school graduation or a high school diploma to somebody who has earned the credits, but whether or not they have the maturity and the life experience to truly appreciate it is a different thing altogether. I want you to know that sitting here and listening to you and hearing some of the stories from your very proud faculty fills me with a lot of joy. I learned things from each of you, from the lessons of your lives, as I know your teachers have. And this diploma that you're going to receive is just a tool. It's a drop in the bucket, but it's an important tool for you to be able to take the lessons that you have been learning your whole lives and make it something meaningful and useful and to do great good in the lives of other people. I have a very deep love of education. I was raised by a single mother, and we had very little. She was somebody who sacrificed so much for my family and for us to be able to receive our education. And I look back on those decisions that she made, and I can see very clearly what a huge difference it made in the trajectory of myself and my other 5 siblings. Take this tool and use it for good, and I promise you that the things that you've experienced up to now will only serve those that you serve even more profoundly. I'm so excited for everything that is awaiting you. You have wonderful things to offer. So, Dr. Sherwood, as a duly elected board member of Canyon School District and by the authority vested in me by the Utah State Board of Education and the Utah State Legislature, I certify that the class of 2024 from Entrada Adult High School has completed the requirements for graduation and be awarded their high school diplomas. I now declare the class of 2024 is graduated and entitled to all the honor and privileges their diplomas represent. Congratulations.
You ready to get rowdy? Graduates, it's time for you to be recognized individually. Will the first row please stand up?
Benit Carr. Cody Loosely. Matthew Youngert. Manraj Singh. Jair Molina. Jackson Malmberg. Hayden Murray. Samantha Haycock. Eli Haycock. Holly McGarity. Janny Flores Mota. Kaylee Cardona. Yasmin Alhers. Vanity Tavai. Joseph Pulverenti. Erlonda Marcano. Kiki Karsh. Olivia Baca. Priscilla Ditt. Kiani Alford. Trinity Pritchett. Maya Marty. Jazara Deli. Nicole Madrid. Daniela Olvera de Luna. Larissa Van Wagenen. Cammie Castleton. Ella Kimball. Jackson Shepard. Jason C. Maestas. Mark Augustin. Hildegard Emmeline Kaleo. Cameron MacArthur. Miriam Magana Heredia. Maya Safran. Natalie Salinas Martinez. Jonathan Guzman Ramos. Dylan Ard. Adi Miranda. Dalton Burdick. Owen Whittle. Peyton Ingebrigtsen. Andrea Zavala. Yuvia Castro. Sadie Christensen. Zachary DeRocher. Maria Leigh Cardenas. Michelle Vargas. Aubrey Heaps. Dominic Timothy Allen. Maxwell Reiser. Alicia Otto. Reese Mahoney. Damon Hill. Alejandrina Lozano. Alexis Mullins. Bryson Riley. Jake O'Hearn. Trinity Hernandez. Caden Byington England. Gabriel Villagrana. Ryan Thomas Woods, the 16th junior. Elliot Lloyd. Bailey Atridge. Yadira Rudiz. Christian Lopez. Isabella Whitaker. Coral Hodemil. Keely Colton. Paige Doopy. Echo Larson. Diane Flores. Javier Espino. Amelia Jane Stradlin. Callie Ostmark. Megan Brooks. Ava Seabeer. Grace Gardner. Jeremiah Guerrero. Joshua Alaves Reyes.
You all are rowdy. Graduates, as a symbolic gesture of your change in status as a high school graduate, at this time, please take your tassel and move it from the right to the left. There's going to be partying tonight, I think, huh? To our audience tonight, thank you for attending. Please remain in the seating area as our graduates leave. You'll be able to meet your graduates out here in the lobby area. Please also take care to kind of keep the area clean. Alta is kind enough to host us. Graduates, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one round of applause for the graduating class of 2024.